I'm Ellie Mendez, your 2023 Connecticut's Kid Governor. As a part of my Express and Address Your Feelings platform, I've created this video series to help you understand what mental health is, how to figure out what you're feeling, and strategies for communicating your feelings with others. We are back with Miss Caitlin Chabot. In my last video, Miss Chabot explained more about identifying what is causing your feelings to happen. In this video, she will answer some questions about communicating your feelings.
I'm excited to be back, Ellie.
Thank you for coming. Let's start with question 1. What does it mean to communicate your feelings?
So communicating your feelings really means that you're sharing how you feel with someone else. And there are a lot of different ways that you can do that.
Question number 2. Can you give some examples of ways to communicate your feelings?
Sure, absolutely. So first, I think one of the most common ways to share your feelings is to talk to someone about how you feel. But that can be a little bit tricky to express how you feel to someone and could be sometimes embarrassing. So there are a lot of other different ways that you can try. For example, you might write your feelings down in a journal. You might write a letter to someone. You can draw a picture or even act it out. Now I work with some older students. Sometimes they even email me when they want to share how they're feeling. I found that using a variety of strategies can help you to become more comfortable communicating your feelings over time.
Question number 3 is, why is it so important to communicate your feelings?
So it's important to communicate how you're feeling so that adults can help you feel better before your emotions begin to affect your life negatively. Also, your feelings can sometimes build up over time, and when that happens, it can lead to the use of unhealthy strategies. Ultimately, communication helps you to manage your feelings in a healthy way.
What are good things I can say to make sure someone understands how I'm feeling?
All right, good question. So first, before you even begin to communicate your feelings, I always recommend that you use some strategies to calm yourself first, such as taking deep breaths, taking some space, or even counting to 10. Next, I always teach my students to use an I statement. So for example, you might say, I felt angry when my friend didn't include me in that activity. And then lastly, as best you can, try to avoid using unhealthy strategies to communicate your feelings.
Next is, how do I know when it's time to ask for help?
So it's important to ask for help from an adult when you're feeling like you're having difficulty managing your feelings, when you don't know what's causing your feelings, and when your feelings are beginning to affect things like school or home or your relationships negatively. You also might want to talk to an adult when you notice that your feelings, especially uncomfortable feelings, are lasting for a long time.
Who can I talk to about my feelings?
So I recommend that you talk to anyone that you trust and that you know well. For example, it could be a parent or a guardian, a family member, a teacher, or a school staff member. And as you get older, it probably will even be a good friend of yours that you talk to about your feelings. Also, most schools have mental health professionals such as social workers or school psychologists or school counselors that can help you figure out how you're feeling.
What should I do if I feel concerned about how a friend is feeling?
That's a really good question. So you may be worried that your friend might be upset with you if you talk to an adult. However, my answer is always tell an adult because it's more important for your friend to be healthy and safe.
Thank you. Those were all amazing answers. I hope everyone watching tries some of these strategies for communicating your feelings. And I hope you'll watch my next video on one of my favorite strategies to communicate your feelings, the Turn My Frown Upside Down mailbox.